Hi guys, welcome back. I've got a bit of a confession to make. I'm actually redoing a lot of this footage because annoyingly I've already done quite a bit of this already. But Windows, Microsoft update didn't realise that that also meant that my microphone would suddenly stop working, which has to be the most frustrating thing, at least for 2021. Mainly because 2021 is so young, so I'm sure there are going to be plenty of other really annoying things, but so far this year, in its early days, is the most annoying thing to happen to me. I got all the way to what is called the big finish, which is the boss fight. Completed the boss fight after a couple of attempts and was really proud of that. Recorded about an hour and a half's worth of footage and there were no sound. It's the first time I hadn't checked. It's my own fault as well, but it's the first time I hadn't checked my my microphone to make sure that the bar was moving up, that it was working on the recording system. And I was so angry with myself, but also really angry with Microsoft, because I just think, you know, stop fucking with everyone's stuff, please. Give me the security update and then let me choose what I want to install. Anyway, rant over. I'm now going to redo all of this so that it makes sense, because otherwise I will just be annoyed. But that does mean also that a lot of this will go a lot faster because I know where things are. Not promising that the boss fight will be first time round, because it's actually quite a technically difficult boss fight in that you have to ration everything, and you'll see what I mean when we get there. But basically they're not as generous in this boss fight as they normally are in Assassin's Creed's boss fights, where they provide you with a lot of health and materials like arrows. This one, you have to be very frugal because you get basically what you've got and that's it.
Njordur, your drunken laments ripple through Asgard. What has brought you to this state?
I have a beautiful
Gross.
beach home in Noitun. The most perfect place in all Asgard. But is it enough to make Skadi happy? No. She wants us to freeze up in the fucking mountains.
She is Jotun. You should have known this before you married her.
She chose me. Can I help it that I have such beautiful feet?
You cannot keep this up. Your wailing will summon a sea storm.
I care not. I have mead enough to keep me warm till Skadi and her clan return to their frigid homeland.
Maybe they will, but not before plundering the vast riches from your beautiful home.
I had not thought of that. By Emir's balls! I must return to shore! Bring me a boat! I still have my pride. I refuse to swim like a fish. Fisherman! Bring me a boat!
Yeah, so he's nice. Not. Yeah, so I'm just going to redo all of these. This is actually really weird. I don't know if it's going to do it again. But...
Skadi! Her heart is as cold as her mountain peaks.
Having a Jotun for a wife cannot be easy.
The only time she ever really smiled was when that goat nearly ripped Loki's balls off. I remember thinking, that one is cruel and magnificent, but The pleasure was not worth the pain. And now I have her whole cursed plan to deal with.
I know a rune that will dull the edges of their weapons.
Only if it will...
I hope you find peace, noble Njotr. A bad match can be troublesome, but not worse than having nothing to love.
My home at Noatun will bring me pleasure enough. But what about you, wily one? What do you love?
Knowledge, Sea King.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It did it again. I don't know if the quests are actually just supposed to bring him a boat and listen to him moan. But then you put him, he gets in the boat with you. You obviously have to use it to get all the way back to shore. And then he buggers off for a swim. So I don't know, that was just really funny. Maybe I was supposed to take him elsewhere, but it completes the quest, so that's good enough for me. Right, so what have I got to do again? So... one of these is left, but now I know that I was right. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but when we speak to the builder, which starts the boss fight, it unlocks the area that has the last wealth point for this. And I'm wondering actually, before I complete that, whether I can go and get my... because when you go to Ymir's altar and you give the 30 across... you get 5 skill points, which you can then obviously add to your tree, which is really nice. The one thing I am going to do, before we do this boss fight, now that I know what it's like, is to check my arrow situation. It's a shame that I can't get any, like, fabric anywhere to upgrade how much my quiver holds. That's a good tip as well if you're watching these videos before you level up a character. Try and get your quiver as high as you can so you can hold as many arrows as you can, because, as I say, this boss doesn't allow you. Make sure you have one of each bow as well, because you can switch bows in the boss fight, which enables you to have different... where am I looking? Different arrows. So at the minute, I've got 9 predator arrows... light and 20 of the hunter, so don't know whether I should use my light ones up, but last time I just volleyed him as much as I could at the end. You'll see what I mean when we get there. As I say, I'm not guaranteeing just because I've done this boss fight once before that I'm gonna win complete it first time round. I'm trying to remember where I'm at, actually. So this is... alright, so we haven't... so we're quite far back, actually, compared to what I did. But that's fine. That's all good. We'll get there. As I say, it'll be a lot faster because I know where certain things are. So it's not necessarily a reaction video anymore, as it was before. But it's useful. I just need to know that I've actually recorded this properly. I might do as well before we reach this point. I'm just going to stop the video and check the footage, guys, because I'm just super nervous. Hang on a sec. I've just checked. It's all recorded. Thank Fook for that. Right, so we need to go and speak to the builder. Which is all nice. Just trying to remember now so that I can just not waste time and just get this bit done and then get to the boss fight and then die and then try again and then die. No, just finish it. I'm just is there a way? Is there a jump point here? Oh yeah, there is. This is one of the videos that you now will not see because it's completely silent. Well, only for my voice anyway. I jumped off one of those because usually when they provide one, it indicates that there should be like a pile of flowers or something for you to land on. And There wasn't. And I basically killed myself. It's like, you're joking me. I'm on the edge of this thing and there's no point of safety. Cheeky bastards, is what I said. So yeah. Don't assume, guys, that just because there seems to be a nice little sink point, that there is one. Not a sink point, like a leap of faith point is what I meant to say. It's actually quite late. It's the end of the week that I'm doing this again. I'm tired from a hard week at work and really could have done without this. I honestly could have cried. I almost did when I realised the sound wasn't working. I was so chuffed with myself for getting that boss after only, I didn't get him on the first two. The first one I don't like necessarily looking up how to do a boss until I've done like so many attempts that I'm pretty much fed up and need some help. So I basically just went in completely blind. And so when it, was telling me to do certain things, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be doing. Then I was getting fed up with the game for not being fair. Being like, guys, I need arrows and I need some health. Why are you not providing this for me? Is it a glitch? And it wasn't a glitch. It was just, part of how they want you to play this boss. Second time...
Builder!
Ah, your timing is perfect.
Second time I didn't... I almost got him, but not quite. Third time... Oh, God. Third time was almost a fluke, which is what's worrying me, that this isn't going to go as well. But never mind.
We found the perfect spot. Did you bring the water?
As promised.
Wonderful. As it blends with my paint, its magic will power the runes of protection that I hear inscribe.
No rune will protect you from my wrath if I catch you playing games.
A perfect mix.
Wait, what are you doing?
Harnessing hooker magic to bind my spirit to these enchantments. It amplifies the strength.
Hooker magic? You learned this from the Jotnar?
They practice a form of hooker magic, but this is my own technique, and it's just about done. Could you lend a hand and bring me a few jars of paint? As many as you can.
Oh. Where am I? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I promise I have done this before. Just ran to the wrong bloody
Careful
column.
with that jar. It's fragile. Easy. Remember, just place it. Don't break it.
Yeah, and I remember he annoyed me with how many times he told me to be careful. What's your noise?
Do take care.
Do it your fucking self.
We can replace the paint, but the time to prepare it is lost.
He knows how I am, right?
That's well enough. Exactly the right spot.
What now, Builder?
Perhaps you should move out of the way. Atop that rock, the view will be much better.
And now when he says atop that rock, he means this column. Because I was like, which rock? I mean, hello, lots of rocks.
There. Will that do?
It will indeed. Hold, hold, and there it is. A thing of beauty.
The runes you painted conjured this shield?
They did. And if all goes well, it will protect your allies and roast your enemies.
Show me.
With pleasure. Draw some invaders out from the woods and into the shield. Alive, of course. They must be alive.
The barrier will not harm me as I cross.
You have my word, Harry.
Think I could get down? Thank you. Yeah, there's some soldiers just over here, so I'm just going to draw them in. No, not you. Oops. Oh, well, that'll do. This way.
Over here, you stinking shits! Skulking about like cowards. Am I so fearsome that you hide like mice in a farmer's field?
There we go.
Yes, it works!
Look at that, like moths to a flame. Come, you fatherless curse! I am one and you are many. What have you got to lose? The fools, they run towards their doom. Builder, is your shield supposed to flicker like that?
The shield is unstable!
Your shield is failing, Builder! They're passing through!
I don't understand. They should be dead! Hold them off while I try to restore it!
What now, Builder? Your shield has failed!
Not at all! I just need to make some adjustments.
Nice.
Builder, your shield summons an army, but it is as weak as your...
Right, while they're having a chat, let's just put some stuff in the skill points tree. Might want to do my melee, actually. Actually, this is going to be a lot nicer for... Don't think I'll manage it though before the next part, but we'll see. Ugh.
This is not what you promised.
Never mind that now. They're coming from all sides.
Yeah! I should have let Loki have his way with you.
That is cool.
You need to fix this now.
I'm painting as fast as I can.
Ugh. Ugh, flammable liquid, somebody. Get out of the fire.
I almost have it.
Ugh, that's nasty, that stuff.
That was not as smooth as I had hoped.
You reckon?
Beans can be forgiven when the end bears fruit.
As sour fruit, not as sweet as you promised.
Right, you really just have to be on top of him to talk to him.
It held. The shield worked wonders.
It worked well enough. Impressive, but unstable.
Don't fear, my friend. The problem is no more. I have mixed the proper solution. With enough materials and the right incentive, I pledge to build a tower so tall, it will shield all of Asgard.
Materials we can find, that's no issue. What incentive do you mean?
Oh, just a trifle. Nothing grand. I only want Freya as my wife and queen.
Yeah. Well, she's not to be sold like any old thing. It's too much, I think.
You name an impossible price, Builder. Is that your trick? Aim high to land somewhere in the center?
I don't haggle like a common fishmonger, Habi. I desire Freya with all my heart. So ask yourself, is one marriage a fair exchange for the salvation of Asgard and its people?
Freya is not mine to barter like a bale of wheat. I will ask her what she desires.
Do what you must, but my price stands firm. No Freya, no shield. I have no other needs.
And you have no other friends, so tread lightly here.
that shit-eating smirk. Right. So, I'll make sure I get some more arrows before we start the next bit, because I did use some there. Really didn't want to use any. Oh, what are you doing up there? Right, extended family. So now we need to go and speak to the gods, which is fine. Do the cool leap of faith. Could also, I suppose, in theory, respec the skill tree for this boss is an option. That's going to spend a lot of time redoing quite a bit of this. And I did manage it in the end, so it's not the end of the world. I think that might be just a bit of a ball ache, to be honest. Right, here we go.
Where is everyone?
Okay. Quite hard manoeuvring a moosey reindeer through. I know he's a reindeer. Anything that's as large as this deserves to be called a moose in my eyes. Get that down there. You're not going to survive that, are you? So let's go this way. Yeah, and that's the other thing. My character in Odyssey has no full damage, so she could literally jump from any point. And the horse I've got is like a Pegasus, so again, the horse can jump from any height. Doesn't really fly, which is really disappointing, but does float down and doesn't take any full damage. The only thing that I do like, which they've obviously changed... oh, there they are. They've obviously changed for this one, is that you can train the mounts to swim, which was super annoying when you fell in the water in Odyssey and Origins and were kicked off your horse.
Look at the size of this beautiful creature. Impressive, isn't it?
Clear eyes, strong haunches. It must come from powerful stock.
You fools. It could swallow the moon next month if it continues to grow like this.
I know your mind, Javi, but this wolf is not your enemy. The signs of Ragnarök, when it comes, will be clear for all to see.
Tyr, you roll bones in a game you do not understand.
That may be, but I'll assume the risk. If there's a price to be paid, I'll pay it.
It's the Jotnar that trouble us now. Have you spoken with the Builder?
The Builder, yes. Is Freya nearby?
She's teaching Thor about organizing armies. A battle they're both losing.
Come along then. You must all hear what I have to say.
You spoke with the Builder. You saw his work.
I did.
And the sacred water, was it put to use?
It was.
Your tongue is shorter than your temper today, Hans.
Indeed. These markings are
Know how he feels.
Enough of this sorcery, woman. Just point me towards the enemy and I will handle them.
Javi, you look troubled. The Builder gave me a demonstration of his magic. He conjured a shield that killed invaders on contact.
That would do well for us.
But your expression says otherwise.
I fear the price is too high.
What does he want?
You.
Me?
Does he take us for slavers? I will smash his skull till he shits out brains!
Now hold on, everyone. Let's weigh the...
Do not finish that thought. What was your reply?
I told him it was your choice alone.
You didn't refuse him outright?
I bought us time. It was for the greater good. Silence is not binding. Oh, I think... See, last time I said I bought us time. And I think that's the best out of all three, because it doesn't imply that I agreed to anything. Silence is not binding. Yeah, I don't like either of the last two. I'll go with one again.
I evaded his question to gain us time. Time to devise a better idea.
One that does not involve selling off your queen, I trust.
How about I beat on his liver till he builds us a wall for free?
Might we consider...
I will not barter with my body.
That would be a first.
Bitch.
Hold on. I've got it. The blunt end of my hammer on his family stones.
You are overthinking this, all of you. Give this builder an impossible task, a deadline of, say, 9 days. When he forfeits, as he no doubt will, Freya remains free, and we may finish his work as intended.
He would be mad or stupid to agree.
You underestimate men of intellect, Lord of Storms. The builder is a proud man. He won't back down from a challenge.
I do not like this.
Nor do I, but we must act. Loki, bring this offer to the builder.
Your will is my deed, Rune Writer.
You grapple with forces outside your control.
You are eager to see the deal done?
We're acid. She's Vanna. Watch out! Keep your distance!
The wolf. Shit! Tyr, stand back! I'll get it.
I forgot that I had a wolf boss fight before the actual fight. Everyone's in my way again.
Out of the way! The wolf is mine! Stand clear. I will catch it.
I'll sharpen my axe with your teeth, beast.
Oh,
Do not fight the beast! Leave it to me!
oh, there's loads more people than last time. Get out of the way. It's like I'm gonna have to go on another arrow hunt. I forgot about this. There we go.
Are you the wolf? Are you my doom? Are you destined to destroy me? I am the dead walker. I am the living ghost. I cannot die.
Ugh.
We will see which is stronger.
Stuck.
Your fate or my will.
Right, here we go. Oh, come on. Let's try. Oh, bitch. Seem to be caught on the arrow selection of everything. I don't know why. Where's he gone? Get off me. done again? Shit. To get some health. Need some health, quick. I don't know where my abilities have gone. Why is that not working? That's weird. Oh, get lost. That's really strange. Yeah. I don't understand. Oh, please do me a favour.
If I spare your life, will you do the same?
I don't know what's going on here, but I don't know if it's because... Oh, he started to throw shit at me. Not very nice. Oh, for God's sake. I need to shoot him, I think. Oh. Finally.
I've warned you well, and look where it has led!
Avi, stop! Stay your ex!
Out of my way, Loki!
You swore an oath to never spill my blood.
Step aside, and I won't have to.
This is my blood!
What?
He is my son!
Bastard! Tyr, you've cared for this wolf. You will be its jailer. Take it to Lingui. Bind it there. Make sure it never leaves the island. I can speak with the dwarf Ivaldi. May he find a more permanent solution.
Come, boy. You're safe with me.
Be kind, Justice Bringer.
Loki. There will be a reckoning.
Of this, I have no doubt.
So,
Skies darken like an ill omen. My impossible task grows more urgent.
nice. So we can at least add to the skill tree towards what will be useful in the hunter tree. Where are we? We haven't even gone that far. Look, where am I? I haven't even seen any of those yet. I haven't even been down there. Let's get this. The light bow. What's open now? Yeah. Selective shots with a light bow. That will be handy. It's just to make sure that I haven't... Yeah, what have I got on... So I had... Or maybe it didn't actually, because I hadn't used that before. And maybe we should switch out some... I wonder if we should... Incendiary powder? No, that won't be useful. That won't be useful either. I do wonder if I should use any of these a bit more in the boss fight. I mean, the problem is that you're concentrating so hard on not dying because there are so many different phases that you forget about your abilities. An arrow marked. I don't want that one. That won't be useful. I could switch out actually my slumber one for the poison. For the boss fight. Mark of Death. Axe Blizzard. That helped at the final bit, to be honest. I was just chucking everything at him towards the end. Yeah. I'm going to unassign that. Assign the poison, because, you know, it's damage over time. Even if it's just a little bit, it's still some. Just got to remember to use it. It's the key. That won't be a point. That won't be useful. That won't be useful. Yeah, I'm just going to have to remember to use them. I think. Yeah, that's the problem as well, yeah. Playing a different game and then coming back to this one. I'm like, oh, none of my buttons work the same. Of course they don't. They're not assigned the same, dummy. Right. What are we on next? Oh yeah, I remember this bit. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. And the keys. At least I can, you know, practice a few things out that I should have probably done for the boss fight before, but we'll see. Like remembering to use my adrenaline slots, which I didn't because I was like, oh, this is impossible. It's never impossible. There's always a way. It's just annoying.
I was only curious, dwarf. I meant no offense. I'm merely a seeker of knowledge.
The dwarves give nothing away for free.
Apologies for the distraction, Master Blacksmith. I'll leave you to your work.
Well, what shall I craft for you today, High One? Bottomless breeches for soiling yourself on the battlefield?
What did the builder want? What is Hugr magic? World War survive Ragnarok. Yeah, let's go with what he wanted.
What were you and the builder discussing?
Harvey,
My gentle jailer, you know we dwarves give nothing away for free. If you want your question answered, I'll need something in return.
Such as?
A hidden fact known only to you, Farseer. That I may share in your secret knowledge of the world.
Great horses draw the sun and moon, an eagle's wing stirs the wind. Humans will survive Ragnarok. Yeah, I chose 3 last time, we'll carry on with that.
The humans will survive Ragnarok in force, taking shelter in Hodimir's forest, eating morning dew until their race is renewed.
The humans are a hearty people indeed. Much stronger than we give them credit for. So, you asked what that sack of sheep guts was after? He wanted to know how magic affected your Hugr.
Why would he want to know the effect of magic on my spirit?
Not just you, Harvey. The lot of you. Aesir and Vanir alike. I told him to shovel his shit somewhere else. Now if that's all you came to know, you can piss off and let me work.
I have one more need. Can you forge me an unbreakable chain?
Chains are overrated. 1 weak link and it's worthless. Let me craft a cord that Thor himself could not break.
It must be strong enough to bind a powerful beast.
I will sluice my sweat into this cord, Harvey. All knowledge I have and skill I own will define it. And what will I get in return?
Oh yeah, I freed him. You know, it's a nice thing to do. I should imagine he's been there a while.
Make good on your claim, and your contract is fulfilled.
I smell bait. What's the trap?
No trap. No trickery. Forge me this cord, and you shall be free of my service.
To craft such a cord, I'll need a few impossible ingredients.
Name them.
The list there. I have a bear's tendon, a fish's breath, and...
A cat's footsteps, and the root of a mountain. How do I find these?
How the fuck would I know? The riddles will guide you.
I have no patience for riddles, dwarf.
Those riddles are as ancient as the world, with lore passed down from Niji and Nidi to Northri and Sudri, Austri and Vestri, Althjover.
I understand. I'll return shortly.
Balin, Beivor, Bavor, Bombur, Nori, Anand Annar, Ai, Mjolvitnir, Veigen, Gandalver, Bindalver, Threin, Deck and Thorin, Thror, Vit and Lit, Nar and Nyrath, Regin and Radsvider.
Nice nod to the Hobbit there. Right. Now, we won't have to waste a lot of time in this next bit, because I know where they all are. So, and I say they, it's just the 2. A cat's footsteps, or footfall. And the root of a mountain.
One of Freya's statues. Who put you up here, little cat?
It's not too bad where you're like, oh, you just have to see where he lands. And
So that's how it is. Lead the way, nimble one.
so he's over there now. He wants you to follow him. So he's over there, so you've got to go up the zip line. Now this is the bit that I'm trying to remember, because I'm not sure if he wants you to end on the zip line or jump down. I don't think he wants you to jump down because that's to your death, but you'll see what I mean. He's not quite all the way there. There he is.
Where are you leading me?
No, I did better that time. Last time I jumped off and missed. Up there. basically wants you to do a leap of faith.
Nowhere to go but down. I have it. Who knew you could capture a sound?
Those cats' faces always make me laugh. Oh. When I'm recording this video, which was really funny, is trending at the minute, is this poor lawyer in Texas who had a court appearance on Zoom, and he used his secretary's laptop. It's the funniest thing ever, because the Zoom, he couldn't get the Zoom filter off, and it's a cat's face, it's a kitten's face, and it looks so frightened or like been thrown in the deep end at court. And he's like, the judge is saying to him, you know, you need to switch your filter off, and he's like, yeah, we're trying, but I'm not a cat. If you want to carry on, you can. And the cat's talk is just the best thing ever. Go and watch it. Go and look it up on YouTube. It is amazing. Right, let's take that dot off because that's annoying me. And then it's the foot of a mountain, so I know that's here. Be weird going back to the to England when we finish this. There you go. Can you see the route there, down there?
This looks like the right place. I swear dwarves would choose riddling over rotting.
So what you've got to do when you do this anyway, I mean, this is what I did. I read the where is it? The quest item. So you get a cat's footfall, and that one just had a riddle about, you know, where it was, and that was actually quite easy to find. This one, cradled in rock at Asgard's highest height, a seed sleeps in Ymir's cold grip. Warm it awake, bring it to water. So basically, warm it awake. So I lit the torch, and I dropped it. It says, why is it not dropping? What's going on? Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to interact with it first.
There's the seed in the mountain's rocky grip. Some heat may free it from its shell.
Oh. I actually mean to burn everything. There we go. Yeah, you don't actually have to burn like all of that because you can end up hurting yourself. Yeah, interact with it first and then warm it up. And then, I don't know if I've warmed it up actually. Let me just, because I'm just really nervous that...
The seed will not sprout root until I get it into some water.
That's what I wanted her to do, because last time she said that, I knew that I'd warmed it up, but sometimes if you don't let these things play out, you still don't complete the quest. Now you can throw it. You can see the dot.
I must retrieve the root for Ivaldi before it takes hold. This is the mountain I seek. There is no higher peak.
And that's it, you've done it.
Let's see what you can make of these Ivaldi.
And that is that. That's the quest completed, so not too complicated. This is deceiving because you think you can go and get it, but you can't actually go and get it until you start the builder boss fight, which is there. Oh look, someone's put a picture, can you see? So, oh yeah, I need to go back to Ivaldi.
know a cat's footfall when I hear one.
I found everything you asked for. How soon can you finish this unbreakable cord?
As soon as it wants to be made. You cannot rush this kind of magic. It flows with a speed all its own.
Find me as soon as it's ready.
By the way, after we spoke of the Hugr, a cousin came by with his own spirit tale. I don't trust coincidence, so this one's free.
What did he say?
He told me his sister's husband Borin drank a mead brewed in Jotunheim, and it sent his Hugr into a goat.
The spirit of a dwarf in the body of a goat?
Stranger still, his sister didn't even notice.
Heavy!
Don't drag me into this.
The tower is nearly finished. Do not fret. The final hours are ticking down. Not fast enough. I feel the jaws of a trap closing upon me. Knowing you're in a trap is the first step to avoiding it. You don't care if I'm married off to this builder, do you?
I value my queen. No need for concern. There will be no marriage. Go with 1.
You're the queen of Asgard, the host of Folkvanger, the shepherd of the slain. Of course I care. Yet you act as if I'm some treasure to be traded about. I was wrong to use you like that. I'll confront the builder and pry the truth out of him. A limp apology, but it will suffice for now. Once the builder is dealt with, turn your spear on Loki. Every chance he had, he dug us deeper into this mess. If Loki is up to something, I'll see to it that he's punished. Blood oath be damned.
Right. There we go, the big finish. So sorry, that background noise sounds like we're in some sort of like swimming pool with a bad singer. Okay, I'm gonna leave the video there and save the footage so that I can then next time round attempt the boss fight with sound. Yay! God, I hope I get this one. Alright, thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.